Elissa, and you're live at Treasure Island. You talked to a man who was caught in the middle of it all today.
Well, that's right, and the incident happened right behind me on the lower deck of the Bay Bridge as traffic approaches Treasure Island. I spoke with one witness who was involved in a car crash that was triggered by the shooting. He's okay and even tried to help the people who were shot.
I'm so lucky, thank God. But it was crazy.
Raul Lopez is shaken up, but feels lucky to be alive. Lopez was driving home to the East Bay after leaving his job in San Francisco. He was on the Bay Bridge right before Treasure Island when around 2:30 a.m. he heard gunshots. Then an SUV slammed into his car and he spun out.
I heard like 5 pops like fireworks, but they weren't fireworks. And I see just the SUV getting into my car and hitting me. So once it hit me, I went spin around, got off the car, went to see if they were okay, but the driver was already dead.
The other vehicle, a black SUV with 4 people inside. A third car sped off. Investigators say someone inside that third vehicle opened fire on the SUV. Lopez took this video shortly after the crash. The driver was killed. 3 passengers were injured. Lopez tried to help one of the occupants bleeding from a gunshot wound. He called 911.
Well, the guy was bleeding, so he's like, can you help me tie my shirt? He had a white shirt, so I just, tied it so he would stop bleeding.
The California Highway Patrol completely shut down all eastbound lanes, bringing traffic to a standstill. Some drivers were stuck for hours. It even impacted the emergency response.
Due to the traffic and just the area where the incident happened, trying to get tow trucks and medics, coroners, and all that stuff to the scene was pretty hectic.
The CHP is looking at traffic cameras to get a better idea of who is responsible for the shooting.
Possibly a silver or gray sedan, small SUV that possibly fired the gun, and that's all the information we have right now. We're asking that if anybody witnessed it or was around the Bay Bridge around this time, if they have any information that might help us, to please reach out to CHP. Any information will definitely go a long way.
The SUV was towed from the scene. All lanes reopened just before 8 a.m. This was the second shooting in just 10 hours on Bay Area freeways. There was another one Sunday evening on Highway 80 in Contra Costa County. Police say at this point there is no reason to believe that the two are connected, but they are looking into all possibilities. Live on Treasure Island, Elissa Harrington, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
And thank you, Elissa. That shooting she just referred to here left 1 man injured on Interstate 80 in Pinole. It happened just after 6 o'clock in the westbound